everyone, I'm Judith Jones, food and travel editor of the Gourmet Travelista, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an oven barbecued brisket, a great way to get that barbecue flavor in your oven. So what you're going to need is one 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes, a quarter cup of Worcestershire sauce, a quarter cup of cider vinegar, 4 teaspoons of chili powder, 4 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 shallots which we've minced, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 cloves of garlic which we've minced, and a quarter cup of dark brown sugar. And over here we have our gorgeous brisket. This is a 4-pound flat cut brisket, and we have trimmed all the fat off there like you can see. Now, brisket is it's a muscle, it's fibrous, and so it needs to be slow cooked, cooked over a long time, and tenderized. So first of all, we're gonna make up a kind of barbecue type of rub to put all up on there, and it's gonna taste great. So let's get all our nice dry ingredients. We're gonna get our shallots in there, our garlic, our salt, and our oregano. Then we'll put in our cinnamon, our lovely paprika, just gonna give it a nice kick, and that chili powder. Let's mix that all in. All right, and that's just gonna be a great rub, and it's gonna all infuse in when we put it in the refrigerator overnight. Now it's the fun part, and we're gonna get our hands dirty, and so this is gonna be rubbed all over our brisket. So let's move our brisket over here and just get a nice amount, and we'll just rub it in there like so. Now brisket is a fairly inexpensive cut of meat, and it goes a long way, and it just tastes beautiful. So we're gonna rub both sides of the brisket like so before we put it in the fridge. So now that's all done, we're gonna cover it with saran wrap, put it in the fridge for at least 8 hours or overnight if you can. So we left our brisket overnight, and today we took it out of the fridge. We've let it set for about 30 minutes to room temperature, and it's just looking great. Smells good and looks beautiful. So now what we need to do is pour over our Worcestershire sauce on top of our meat. We're just gonna pour that all over there. Fantastic. So now we're gonna cover it with some foil. And we've preheated our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're gonna cook that now for 2 hours. So while the beef is cooking, let's whip up a nice little sauce to put on top of it when it comes out. So we've got our tomato mixture here. So to mix this sauce up, we are gonna use our food processor. If you don't have one, you can use a blender, works fine. Our cider vinegar went in there, and our brown sugar. About a minute should do it. Okay, so we'll put that in a bowl, and we can set that aside now until our beef comes out the oven, and that's gonna go right on top of it. So we've taken our brisket out of the oven. It's been in there for about 2 hours, looking and smelling really great, very flavorful. So now it's time to put our tomato mixture on top. So we're just gonna spoon that over. We can drizzle it over a little, over the top. So as all of that is on there, we're gonna cover it again, and we're gonna put it back into the oven, again at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour and a half, and we're gonna keep basting those pan juices every 30 minutes or so. So we've taken our brisket out of the oven, we've removed the meat from its sauce, and now we have it here looking beautiful, smelling great. We've put the remaining liquid into a measuring jug, and we've skimmed the fat from the top there, and that is gonna be a great sauce to have with our brisket. So finally, last things last, we're just going to cut our brisket, look at that, against the grain into thin slices like so. And last but not least, we'll pour some of that sauce on there. And there you go, a really delicious meat to share with friends at any party. This is your oven barbecued brisket. Thanks for watching today, everyone, and make sure to subscribe to our website to watch plenty of other fantastic videos. And if you have any email requests, you can email requests@mahalo.com and we'll be sure to answer any questions and queries you might have.